Hello guys, welcome back to another episode in Android. Today I'll be teaching you all how to grant permissions and do things inside our application. First thing, I made a new activity and a new XML file, and now let's grant our permissions. First thing, in the Android manifest, you must have these permissions given: users permission, Android permission, call phone, camera, and send SMS. These are the applications which we are going to grant permissions to access them. Okay, first thing, let's go to our XML file and we'll have two buttons. Just for safety measures, and to make things easy, I'll paste some buttons. Here we have a make call button and a camera button. And here for the on clicks, let's give some methods. For the first on click, we'll give call. The second one we'll give camera, like this. And now let's call these methods. First one was made, and the second one we'll press the red bulb and select create camera view in main activity, and here let's start giving permission results. First thing, let's have a if. Inside the call, if check self permission intent dot action call and we'll check if it's equal to package manager dot permission granted, and if that's the case, we say intent I equals new intent, and here we say intent dot action call, like this. And the next thing, I say URI equals to URI dot pass, and here we'll give a telephone number. The telephone number will be TEL 077 356 2890. And the next thing we'll say intent I dot set data, and here I pass the URI, and after that I start the activity by having start activity, and here I pass the intent. Okay, and the next thing, for the else, we'll have first thing string. We'll have string permissions array made, which will be equal to new string, like this. Okay, then if permissions index 0 is equals to manifest dot permission dot call phone, we say request permissions and pass the permission first, and we'll give a request code. We must remember the request code when handling this. And the next thing, we'll copy this line and paste it here, like this. We'll check on the errors later. So first we'll have the camera method placed now. Here we'll have this line again. We'll paste it here and here we'll change this to Android dot permission dot camera, like this. And the next thing inside the if, we'll say intent I equals new intent, and here I'll have Android dot media dot action dot still image camera placed, like this. And after that I start the intent, start activity I. And for the else, we'll have this code copied and pasted here, and we'll have our curly brackets, and inside this we'll say android dot media dot action dot still underscore image underscore camera, like this. And the next thing we say request permissions and pass the permissions to it, and we'll give another request code. This time it will be 12. And next thing, we'll copy this and paste it here, like this. To remove the errors, we'll click on red bulb and surround this with version SDK int. And we'll do the same for this also. And the next thing is to have the request permission result on request permission result, and we'll give the super there. And in here we'll have if first, if request code equals to 12, we'll say we'll copy this from here and paste it here, like this. And we'll have else for this. We'll say we'll have a toast made, toast application context, and the text will say camera permission error. And next thing we'll have else if, and next thing we'll have a else if, and the next thing here in the next step we'll have a else if. It will check if the request code is and the next thing in the request code 12 we'll say if grant results index 0 equals 0 and we'll have a if and we'll put this here and here let's give a else if request code equals to 101 the request code we gave here. If that's the case, then we say if grant results index 0 equals to package manager dot permission granted, and if that's the case we'll have try catch now. Try and catch exception e print e.print stack trace, and inside the try we'll give permission info equals to get package manager dot get permission info, and we'll pass the permissions index 0 to this, and we'll say dot no we'll have comma and have package manager dot get metadata like this, and the next thing we'll have string permission details equals to permission info dot load description. No, load label, and here we'll say get package manager dot get package manager dot toString. Alright, and after that we'll have a toast. We'll provide the application context, and the text will say permission details. Okay, and we'll have another else here, an else for this, and in this we'll have another toast. This toast will say error, try again. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll save this. There's an error. Let's remove the error. Here we provide an index of 1 to this, and the error has gone. Now let's run our application. Let's run the main activity for right now. Okay. No, wait just a moment, it's still running. And the activity got loaded and it launched, and we press on dial now. And we press on dial, it asks for permission details, and now it's calling to the number we just gave. And let's click on camera now, and the permission got granted, so it's showing our camera like this. Actually, we'll check when this doesn't have permissions granted. We'll go to our application, we'll uninstall this application now, and we'll run this again. And now let's click on the dial button. Now it asks for permissions to manage phone calls, and let's allow it. And let's go to the application again, and here we'll press on dial, and now it's calling to the number we just provided. So let's click on camera, and now the permissions got granted, so our camera is taking actions. So this is what I wanted to show you in this video. I showed you how to get permissions granted and apply intents to them when the permission gets granted. So today's lesson is this, and I'll see you in another video another time. Until then, goodbye guys, and please take care.